And he's headed this way. There you see him.
Yeah, passed out a lot of good
already
candy.
in the ring. The new kids, Brian and Tony, waiting. But here comes the Candyman with the dirty white boy, Tony Anthony.
I still feel good. You know what, Brother Brown? One thing, I just don't understand. Why was that man right there scoop to them low tackles? But you know what? I don't think he'll try that again. You know why I say that? Because I know some of these kids out here love the new kids. This one out here. I know they love him. But like I said, me and the white boy, we're going to take care of a little business today. But I doubt very seriously if he relates to them tackles that he did last week to the Candyman.
Well, I hope you're right. We'd like to have a match here in which it's straight up 1, 2, 3 pin right in the middle of the ring, and let's see what happens as the Candyman has his partner, Dirty White Boy, with him, and they head for the ring right now to do battle with the new kids, Brian and Tony. Referee Paul Neighbors is there, and as soon as we get a signal for him, we will get the bell sounded, and we will be underway. Candyman, he brings the candy in and greets his fans along the way.
Yeah.
As he heads for the ring area.
Dirty white boy Tony Anthony ready for this one. It's the new kids, Brian and Tony, against dirty white boy Tony Anthony and the Candyman.
Yes, indeed. Oh, look at Tony Anthony. Oh, boy, you talk about a rugged wrestler. This guy is tough. Tony Anthony.
He is. He is a tough go-getter. Nice takedown on new kid Tony. Headlock. Whoa, Tony went for the scissors. Had to cover there real quickly, just a 1 count.
Yeah, new kid Tony looking good with a good counter move to Tony Anthony.
Yeah. Nice takedown, and he had him in the scissors and had his shoulders down for a second there. Got a 1 count out of it. Tony now working with a headlock on Tony Anthony, dirty white boy, into the ropes. Comes over, big drop kick. Oh, nice drop kick by Tony.
Great balance.
Yeah. Nice move. Interesting bout here. Good, should be a good tag team bout.
Brian, Tony's partner, new kid Tony's partner over in the corner, cheering him on. Looked like Dirty White Boy picked him up by the hair there.
Yeah, I did see that. White boy tags on the Candyman in for the first time today. Working on the arm of Tony now, new kid Tony. Works him down, working on that left arm again. Tags back on dirty white boy Tony Anthony. They're working together good as a team today. Tony with a big elbow. Still working on that arm of new kid Tony. Tag again on the Candyman.
Candyman here to avenge a loss last week as he was wrestling a single against Brian Christopher. Tony's been in there ever since the match started. Been in there a long time.
Yeah. Tony hasn't yet had a chance to get a tag on his partner, Brian, of the new kids. Over to the ropes. Now tags on Brian. White boy jumps over. Whoa, big foot. My new kid, Brian Christopher. Boy, did he catch him with a foot there. Breaks down, drops down with a leg. Oh, what a nice move by Brian Christopher. Drops on the elbow. Brian working on the midsection of Dirty White Boy. Takes him into the turnbuckle. Comes off, goes for the move. Oh! He missed, and Brian. Oh, boy.
Boy, he hit those turnbuckles hard.
He hit them real hard, too. Big clothesline by Dirty White Boy. Tony Anthony picks Brian up. Big body slam on Brian. Off the ropes. Dropping with a big leg. Tony Anthony picks Brian up, goes over to his corner, tags the Candyman, Reggie B. Fine. Back in action today. Reggie picks Brian up. Body slam. Big body slam on Brian.
And the way they have taken control.
Comes off.
The way they have taken control here, it proves you can't make a mistake against a veteran team. And Tony Anthony immediately took control when Brian ran into nothing but the turnbuckles in the corner.
Another body slam by Candyman. Comes down with an elbow. Oh, he missed that time. Brian moved out of the way and working on Candyman with a foot. Boy, he's going after him. Brian Christopher, Dave, I think is getting a little eager now to win matches. You know, he finally got a win last week. Boy, he's coming here today, and I'm sure he's looking for a win over this team of Candyman and Dirty White Boy Tony Anthony.
He has a determination about him. Ever since he stepped in there for the first time today, it's looked like he is ready to take care of business and get himself a victory, like I say.
Tags his partner, Tony, and Tony comes in. Rolls Candyman up. Candyman, 1, 2. Oh, Candyman got him. 1, 2, 3. It's over. They got him. He had Candyman set up in a small package there, but Candyman had his shoulders covered. Got the pin cover on new kid Tony, and the new kids, Brian and Tony, get defeated by Candyman and Dirty White Boy.
Well, Candyman and Dirty White Boy, you got to hand it to him. Candyman took advantage of the moment, and even though Tony looked like he had things going his way with a small package, it was the Candyman who ends up with the advantage. Look at this. Brian is, boy, he's
upset. He's not the one that even got pinned. Tony got the pin. They covered Tony, and then Brian.
Tony looked like
sitting in the middle of the ring, and
looks like Tony's trying to tell him, hey, come on, let's go. It's all right.
Yeah, but Brian is upset. He's just telling Tony, just go on. He's telling Tony to just go on and leave him alone.
I didn't hear exactly what he said, but he is not happy at all. Tony is leaving the area. Brian still sitting there. Brian is not the one who was pinned, but he is mighty disappointed. Last week he got a win over the Candyman.
He did get a win last week.
This week he's lost. He's headed this way. Maybe a comment or two from Brian Christopher.
I know I don't have an interview scheduled, but I got something that's irritating me very bad, and I need to get off my chest. The last week I came out here, and I had a match against Candyman. Everybody saw what happened. He came out here, dancing to his music, throwing his candy. He felt real good. But when he crawled up in the ring with me, he got beat. And now this week I bring Tony up here, and I think 2 wins in a row, that's going to be real good. And look what happens. What happened, Dave Brown? What happened?
Well, you guys lost. Tony got pinned.
Yeah, Tony gets pinned. And then the record book is not going to go down as the Candyman beat Tony Williams. It's going to go down in the record books as the Candyman and Dirty White Boy beat the new kids. And I'm not a loser. I'm in this sport to win. You get no fame when you lose. You get no glory. You get less money. So right now, I'm asking a favor of Eddie Marlin. I don't want to be anything to do with any tag teams around here anymore. I'm my own man. I don't want to be partners with Tony Williams anymore. Tony, are you a jabroni? What's the deal with you, huh? You still a job boy? Huh? I'm here to win. So Eddie Marlin, from now on, single matches for me. I'm going to do it my way.
All right, Brian. Well, we give you the opportunity to say what you need to say here. He's splitting the team. He wants to wrestle as a single. You know, I understand where he's coming from, that, that a loss for the tag team goes down as a loss on his record, but, we'll see what develops here as the weeks go along, because he says he doesn't want to be a part of any tag team matches anymore, just wrestle as a single. We'll be back with more from the USWA after this.